Today I choose to follow you.
Good morning. This is Monday, the 6th of December. I trust that you had a great weekend and that you spent time in the Lord's house with the Lord's people and that you were encouraged, you were enriched, you were blessed. If you have your Bibles, turn to John chapter 11 and we're going to look at a couple of verses there out of a very well-known portion. This is Coffee with God. Look at that amazing crema on this coffee this morning. What a way to start this new week. I trust you've got your coffee as well. Jesus has been called to Lazarus' house, his friend, who was ill, and we know that he delayed, and when he got there, Lazarus was already dead, and he had already been buried. Now, Lazarus had two sisters, Mary and Martha. Martha comes out to join him as soon as she hears that he's coming to the area, and she has that incredible conversation with him, which says, Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died. That's verse 21. Even now, I know that whatever you ask of God, God will give you. That's incredible faith. That's incredible belief. And Jesus said to her, your brother will rise again. Martha said to him, I know that he will rise again in the resurrection on the last day. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live even if he dies. And everyone who lives and believes in me will never die. Then he asks this question, do you believe this? And that's what I want to focus in on this morning. There are so many things that we just take for granted and we think we believe all that we need to believe. And yet here we have Jesus taking Martha into a deeper thought process. He's saying to her, yes, you started by saying, you believe that anything I ask of the Father, he will give to me. And I said, don't worry, he will rise. And you're saying, yes, I know he will rise. You see where her belief and her faith extended to. Haar geloof het net so ver gegaan. Sy het nog sin gemaak van haar geloof. Toe hy vir haar sê, ja, jou broer is dood, maar hy gaan opstaan. Sy sê, ja, ek weet, ons almal gaan, hier aan die einde gaan die Here ons almal uit die dood uit, en dan, en dit is hoe ver haar geloof gegaan het. Vir daai oomblik het sy sin gemaak van haar omstandighede en alles wat sy tot daar geglo het en wat sy verstaan het. En Jesus sê vir haar, do you believe this? Glo jy hierdie? And I trust and I pray and I hope that God will that he will blow your faith apart in this week. That he will take you to a point in your faith that you've never been before. Where you stand, where things seem hopeless, where things seem to have come to an end, where things seem to have no possibility of being sorted out, of being resolved, of meeting a win-win situation in whatever circumstance in your life. That as you face that this week, that the Lord will question you in the sense of, do you believe this? Do you believe this? Can I pull you into a deeper understanding of who God is? Can I stretch you to trust him and believe in him for even bigger, greater things than you can reason out and you can understand? What an exciting thought. That just energizes me and that just gets me excited for this whole week. And I know it's the end of the year and we may be tired and we may be coming to the end of our pack of Cheerios and we just don't know how we're going to carry on in a sense. But I want to say to you, what energizes me is when I'm expecting something. You know, when someone says to you, a parcel's on the way and you don't know who it's from and what it contains, and you look with excitement because you know it's going to be good. Well, I'm telling you now, this week is going to be an awesome, awesome week. May the Lord take you, and may He take me to places in our faith where we can't make sense, and we can't imagine, and we can't even ask for what He's going to do next. She said to him, "Yes, Lord, I have believed that you are the Christ, the Son of God, even He who comes into the world." Do you believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God who's come into the world? When she had said this, she went away and called Mary, her sister, and, Mary comes along and says more or less the same thing. And then Jesus says to them, "Where have you laid him? Roll away the stone." "But Lord, he's been buried. He's going to be stinking by this stage." And Jesus does the impossible. God does the impossible. Does your life stink? Are there areas, are there situations, are there circumstances that just stink? Can I ask you to trust God to do the unbelievable, the impossible, the extraordinary? May you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday and rest of the week. Enjoy the rest of the coffee and just think about maybe not only your own life, but maybe someone that you know who's going through a really, really tough time. And their world, their life just doesn't make sense at this stage. Our faith is in the God who does the impossible, does the unbelievable, does the incredible and the marvelous. Share that. Share that with someone. Maybe over a cup of coffee.